Okay, so the question is, you meet a girl in the street, you get her phone number, and you start texting her, you keep texting her, you text and text and text, and then a month later, things die down. Okay. That's because text messaging is really boring. After a while, you can get relegated to the text message buddy position. Okay? The text message buddy ain't gonna get laid. Text message buddy is just a dude that sends text messages to a girl and he keeps her updated. It's kind of like a personal Google News service. Okay? Sends you a text message to your phone, lets you know what's going on in their life. Kind of like a pen pal. When was the last time you heard about a girl having sex with a pen pal, right? It's just not going to happen. It's a text pal. If you really want to get a girl, then from the minute you get a phone number, your whole aim should be to meet up with her. Everything about it should be to meet up. And the key for that, and I spoke about this earlier, you don't have a problem with text messaging, you have a problem with getting a phone number. When you're getting that phone number, you shouldn't be swapping numbers just to stay in touch by text. You should actually be swapping numbers to specifically for some kind of commonality. For example, there's a day game video that I've got out on the internet. It's only available on my website, completely free. And I show talking to a Mexican chick. And I think, what do I know about Mexican chicks? And I'm going to show you how shallow I am. Mexican food. That is it. That was the extent of my sheer genius of how I'm going to stay in touch with this girl. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you're Mexican. I eat Mexican food. We have to stay in touch. I know Mexican restaurants. This is going to happen. What is the best way to stay in touch with? And bad, we swap details about staying in touch because of Mexican restaurants, right? But I could text her for a month talking about Mexican food. I could send her burrito recipes or whatever. And, you know, we can talk about tacos. But eventually, it's going to die down. And I know there are some people that specialize in turning text sexual. You know, I'm sure there's some genius out there that can be texting for a month and can turn a conversation about burritos to eventually talking about eating out her taco. But in reality, I'm just not that good at that. So my whole aim when I get a girl's phone number is to meet up with them. So I will very quickly, while I'm sending text messages, be trying to go, hey, have you checked out this restaurant? It's the best restaurant ever, you need to go there. You know what, me and some friends are going there next Thursday, you gotta come along. What are you doing? Nothing? Brilliant. Come along next Thursday, bring your friends. And I'll get her to come out again with her friends and my friends in a basic day 2 situation. I love doing dates with girls where I bring friends and they bring friends. And I like doing that because you never know if you're going to bring a male chaperone. Who here has been on a date with a girl and out of nowhere some other dude turned up? Raise your hand. It's a few of you. It's a lot less than usual. Some guys have this problem like all the time. It's the worst situation. You meet up with this chick and there's some dude. And you're like, hey babe, it's whoa! Hey buddy, what are you doing here? And he's like, oh, I've come to hang out. And you're like, okay. Nice. Brothers? Sister? No. Friends. Nice. Great date. So I've set up a nice candlelit dinner for 2. I'll add another table. It's on the side. Not awkward at all. It's horrible. And like that used to happen to me. I hated it. And like, you know, I just like talk to the guy and ignore the girl. Because I'm like, fuck you. You're going to bring some dude, I'm going to make friends with him and hang out. We're going to talk about video games and shit. It's going to bore you. That was my punishment. Oh, but then I realised it's better to just invite friends. I'd have my friends and she'd bring her friends. And there'd be so many of us, it'd just be a really cool situation for us all to meet. And then I would slowly filter it out so it was just me and her left at the end of the night. And that was easier because if she brought a dude, I could have him fuck one of the other girls I didn't really care about. One of the uglier ones. And it'd be fine. So that's your aim. If you're wondering what to be doing during this time, text messaging will eventually fall out. It will eventually die. You want to be aiming to get around on the date. And the easiest way to do that is when you first get the phone number, find some kind of commonality, and then use that as best you can to eventually start the date. If the commonality is you both like art, arrange to go to an art gallery. If the commonality is you both like a certain type of food, restaurants. If the commonality is you both like a certain type of film, movie. Whatever you can come up with. But you get that commonality, snap, make it happen. Yeah? Cool. Next question.